Yes, YouTube, welcome back to another video. So big work block done in the morning. We are 1 day out. So you saw how I was looking this morning. It's currently 9:15. We have the food set for today. So it's pretty much what we've been rolling with all week, just a little bit more fats in there to try and hold this fullness now that we do have. So what we have today is 200 protein, 300 carb, 60 fat. Nice and simple, nothing crazy. I have got 4.5 litres to drink, so that will go down. Apart from that, we've got to work, we've got to do everything as normal. So the Friday boys are flying. You saw that as well there this morning. So we're going to go down now and get meal one, which I will get cooking up. That is going to be 5 gram olive oil there, 100 sourdough, 3 whole egg. Welcome to the vid. Enjoy. Let's have it. So meal one, boys, rolling with, same as normal, the 3 eggs, the 100 gram sourdough. Nice and simple, nothing crazy. Kick starts the day, gets everything moving, and then we will need to send some more updates over to Ben. So eat this, watch some YouTube. Friday morning is always busy, so we will be straight back to work. Let's get it. Yes, boys, good morning. Hope we are all doing very well. So as you can see from my face, we are 1 day out again, boys. 1 day out again. So this week now, the goal is to come in a hell of a lot fuller, right? So if we see on these shots, this is how I've been looking post-workout, right? Obviously, when we've got a pump, I've been very, very happy with the look there. See the vascularity like through my delts, just the lines there. This was this morning now fasted. So this is completely fasted now. So this is obviously 1 day out from show. And to be honest, I'm pretty happy with the look. I'm a lot fuller than where I was last week in the morning fasted, no pump, right? So very, very happy with these. Show day, for example, was 76.1 kilo, right? Now on these, I'm 76.8, so I'm 0.7 up. So we are aiming to come in a hell of a lot fuller, first of all, right? Pre-meal 2, just went out to get the shots for Ben. Let me show you now, so much happier with my front shot. Just when I'm fuller, a big difference, like if we see now, excuse my manky hands, boys, I've got tan all over them, but when I'm in here now, right, just so much more fullness across the top line when I've got some food in me. Like I actually feel like I've got muscle there, right, which is what we want. So front pose, happy with that. Coming into the side, see the delt there when I do that transition. That's how I know if I'm flat. If I've got nothing there, I know I'm flat. But I'm actually very happy with these, like just my arms in general there look a hell of a lot fuller. So we just need to keep midsection tight. Like I think I am holding just a little bit of water here, but all around is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest, just after one meal. And then from the back as well, just making sure, drill the pose in. One sec, there's the front shots, side shots, into the back relaxed. Just making sure I keep posing on point. And then we'll roll through into the back double. I'm just trying to keep poses a little bit more snappy just for Ben to watch, so we're not like drilling the same transition. So far, 1 day out, so good. Very, very happy. And it was raining last week. It was an absolute nightmare, mate, trying to get the best lighting, because every single check-in with Ben I've ever done has been around there. And then obviously I can't go out with tan on. So, oh God, it was doing my head in last week. I was stood here in front of that, but the lighting was changing around there because it's tight. My house is there, the fence is there. Like the lighting all through the day is pretty consistent once the sun's up. So luckily it's given no rain today, which is perfect because we can get out. So see what Ben says. Dig into the oats. Meal 2 time. We have the greatest meal on planet Earth, fellas. 125 oats, 100 blueberry, 30g sticky toffee whey. I've got 15g of dark chocolate in there as well, which is a treat. We don't normally have that. And a little bit of cinnamon on top. So this is going to be absolutely unbelievable. But that is meal 1 and 2 that we're probably going to run tomorrow, because I just know they digest so well. I feel good of them. I'm happy with the look of that. If I can then have this, hold it, I know oats digest perfect. We didn't do that last week. So this is where we're learning from that, and we're going to be better with it. But I'm going to sit, I'm going to enjoy this, because this is going to be very, very nice. Very nice. So let's get something good to watch on the tubes, and let's sit and enjoy. You know, if you are ever eating something nice and you're watching this video with your food, please tag me in the story, because I love to see it. If you find me through your nice bowl of oats whilst you've got me on the telly, shout out, big shout out, and I'll make sure I give you a shout out, because that is what I do when I watch the tubes and enjoy the food. So make sure. Pre-meal 3, we just nipped to the shop to make sure I'm good for the bits for tomorrow. So we're all set now. So to be honest, boys, I'm actually really happy with how we're looking. Just got these through PCA as well, which is pretty cool. Didn't like how I looked, but these actually came through pretty sick. This is how we're looking just then. This is about an hour before I'll step on stage. We're about 25 hours away, but just the fullness now, so much better. This is after 2 meals here. So get them over to Ben. I'm actually pretty happy with that, to be honest. So we will take that. It's freezing out there, boys, by the way, which is actually quite nice because I don't want to sweat with this tan. So let's get meal 3 prepped and in, and then we've actually got a consult call, so I need to be ready to roll for that in half an hour. So this meal is a little bit of a funky one with meal 3. If I have too much chicken and rice, it's the one thing that might make me feel a little bit gassy, so we're not going for it. We've got dark choc on rice cake, and then we're just going with whey, which I've put in between those when we would have had the chicken. And then I needed asparagus, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to slam it in that sandwich there. Well, probably the weirdest thing I've ever eaten. However, it is what it is. And then we've got the pineapple there with that on the side. 2 meals after this are just normal chicken, rice and pineapple. So that's 3. 2 more to go, which are pretty much exactly the same, but I'll show you. Right.
I'm waiting to go in like the throat.
Consult done. Just going to get some steps done whilst we wait for Cody now, and then we're going to jump on and have a nice little catch up like we do on the Friday. Make sure everyone is all good. Make sure we're locked and loaded with what we want to do and what we've got lined up, which is going to be a lot of stuff. Especially now prep is done as well, especially these last few weeks. So exciting. And steps are at 10k still today, so I'm making sure I get a good amount done before I have my shower, because right now I've not had a shower yet since that coat of tan, so it is a bit minging. Like, it's not ideal, don't get me wrong, but needs must. So yeah, I want to have a good amount done. So I'll have done 7k by the time I jump off. So by the time I've then buzzed about, and then I can do a couple k whilst I just let my tan dry. So that's fine, to be fair, as long as I've done 7k now. We're then on, what time are we on now? Be on 3:30, so that'll be pretty much perfect. And then we can just chill, trim, tan, ready to roll. So it's getting darker now. This is probably going to be the last visuals I can get outside. So I'm just cooking up meal 4 first, and then I'm going to get them visuals over to Ben. Gonna get a trim off Lucy, the goat. So we've got pineapple, asparagus, rice, chicken is in the fridge already cooked, which is bang on. And then last meal will be exactly the same. I'll see what sits better, that rice or the rice cakes, and then we'll go with that for the last meal. I've got it where 8 rice cakes in 60 grams of rice is the exact same macros, so perfect. And they are literally just like the plain rice cakes, like not like, I wouldn't swap it for like a chocolate rice cake or a caramel rice cake, right? So that's worked well. I'm happy with that. So yeah, we're gonna just cook this last meal up. Not gonna eat it yet. I'm just gonna make sure it's ready, because then we've got to do visuals. No, haircut first, then shower, then first coat of tan, wait, then last coat of tan, and then we've got the tan. The tan tomorrow is at Molyneux, Wolves' ground, which is pretty cool. It's weird. It's very, very weird. The last time I went there, my dad was physio at Walsall, and we went to the Wolves game, and Walsall won 1-0. I think that's when, I think Wolves were Championship. Walsall might have still been League 2. We were in the away end, so I didn't think when I was there, God, that's probably 12 years ago. Must be. Literally at least longer, probably 15 years ago now, you know, that's ages ago. That's mad. So yeah, I never thought I'd be getting a tan there for a bodybuilding competition, but you never know. You never know, do you, what's going to happen. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And then the venue is literally like 2 minutes, so I think we're literally going to park at Molyneux. And I've got 2 more of these to drink, no more. I've been like making sure I don't drink this all too early, but I think I'm actually a bit behind schedule. But we'll be bang on pretty much exactly 4.5 litres, so let's get this boxed up. Yeah, I won't make it a mess. Right boys, we are trimmed, showered, and before we put the first coat of tan on, we got meal 4. So, chicken, 60 gram rice, 100 gram pineapple, 50 gram asparagus, and then I've got 8 gram of dark chocolate. We need to hurry up a little bit because we've got to do this first coat and then another. We don't want it to be too late, so let's hurry. Oh, not gonna lie, boys, I'm fried now. I think my usual stuff I've got going on just every day, right? And then it drains you, like check-ins, make sure food's good, tan, do this, do this, do this, make sure you don't get this on your tan, like all of that. It's definitely drains you. So Lucy's just ran into Co-op. Gonna make her a good old flatbread, some feta cheese, some peppers, some mushrooms. Glorious. We're gonna roll with the rice cakes again because they sat really well before. So we're gonna go with 8 rice cakes, 150 chicken, and then 50 asparagus. And honestly, with a little bit of ketchup, right, we're plain rice cakes, just putting that on there has actually slapped. So I'm gonna do that. It's just a nice little switch up. It's like some crunch. I ain't had anything crunchy for like God knows how long, apart from them rice cakes last week on show day. So yeah, they're gonna stay in. They're banging and they digest really well. Digestion last show day was really good. It's just we didn't eat enough food, so that side of things we're very happy about. But we'll wait for Lucy. I've not gone in because I'm bright orange. It's about 8 o'clock. Gonna get straight to that last meal, and then we'll probably need to do that last coat about 10. I'm gonna be tired by the time we get to that, because that's usually when I'm usually like asleep 4 or trying to sleep at 10. So we'll power through. Lucy, bless her, is doing the tan again, so shout out Lucy, like she's been an absolute gem, and I've had to mess about going and staying over and getting tans about her, so huge shout out. That's why we'll cook her up a storm now when we get back, so let's do it. So there is the last meal for me. And there is the last meal we've made Lucy, which looks banging, I'm not gonna lie. I'm excited to dig into that. It's not actually bad macros at all, that. Just made it bang on, makes them a G. So, final meal. Let's dig in. Nearly game time. Right then, final coat is on. We're dark, that's where we need to be at. So it is just gone 10. What are you saying? There's probably not enough to use, is there? Yeah, right. It'll be here in the morning anyway. It'll be here in the morning. So we're going to dry off, boys, get to bed, and then I'll see you on the show day vid. So make sure you like, make sure you subbed, all the links, coaching, perform, down below. Let's get it. Catch you in the show day vid.